tears, but they break once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes. Still we boldly, so raise your tricorder to the stars. We strive through endless bugs. We keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall.
Out in deep space, letting night stream glow. Warp engines humming, green skin undertow. Fleet command charts on a cracked tile screen. Undead eyes focus, sharp and keen. The legends know when MJ streams, the numbers grow. Zombie captain never sleeps, grinding galaxies while the universe creeps. From the bridge to the stars he stands, a helmet in one hand, a mic in the other hand. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Oh, off-stream bell rings, ding, ding, ding. Wrestling fan when the ropes start to swing. From pile drivers to power bomb lore, he knows every pop, every crowd roar. Stories, heroes and heels, same passion as when a fleet congeals. Knows when to sell, knows when to stand. Life's a match, he's got it planned. Whether space or squared circle lights, he shows up ready every fight. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Hey, 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 hey. But when the stream fades, screens go black, there's a quieter strength that's got his back. Teaching, guiding, leading with care. Real world hero, always there. No leaderboard tracks, that kind of win. No title bell for where he's been.
At MJ Hat in Discord now. Go, go, go. At MJ Hat in Discord now. At MJ Hat in Discord now.
See, this is what happens when I unmute him, guys. Exactly what happens.
Zombie space captain.
Thank you, Misty.
The cheer fleet coming legend, always
Yeah,
sincere.
that's about the only thing I'm gonna
Father's great, undead king with a human face. Zombie space captain, this one's true. The greatest time belongs to you. Across the stars, or close
Very
to
much being
home,
heard.
you wear that crown. MJ had a love. MJ had woke up with a mission on his mind. Up 7 is shining like a summit he's gotta climb. Scrapping every ship, every part, every core, grinding those
Delayed
days
is
till
right.
his fingers get sore. He's got spreadsheets open, calculators on fire, every upgrade pushing him a little bit.
I didn't even get to do
higher while the
pre-rolls,
galaxy
'cause
sleeps,
baby.
he's still online, chasing that level like it's written in his spine.
I think they're right.
He's on the race to
Give me 1 second.
nothing gonna slow him down.
Lost him screaming for me to transition over early, guys. He's screaming. Screaming. He,
Either do your pre-rolls now or just go ahead and hit it.
there it is. There it is. Well, we lost. There it is.
Looking back.
Do it.
You're already. You're there. You can be seen. You seen it.
Give me one more.
now.
There.
Unleash
There.
your Austin.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. We'll go a little early. We'll go a little early. There's a hype train going on after all. Thank you guys for donating to it already. I seen we had Rage. I seen we had Fisty. I just thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, rating. We are going to talk about that as well. You see, what happened was stuff happened, and it just we aren't getting a ship tomorrow. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
See, what happened was Loston was afraid I was going to raid all of his resources from a whole other server, so he had to ask them to delay it until I'm out of town.
True. Yeah, we were Moose. We were. I think you know that though. I think you know. My goodness. Okay. So, guys, how are we feeling about the ship and how about it's been postponed? Like straight up, real talk. Because
Real talk?
I don't.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, real. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I think
Be good, Lost in.
all the way
Song
around.
requests aren't running, bro. Song requests aren't running, bro. No, most things are turned off for this stream because it was a thing. But you know, thank you, C. Appreciate you, Retro. Thank you. No.
So listen, the ship in concept is a good idea. The values that they have attached to it are iffy.
Thank you, Austin.
The fact that Scopely said, this isn't ready for prime time, let's hold off a week, is maybe the best move they've done in 7 years.
Maybe.
In all seriousness. Like, when was the last time they were like, this is broken, this doesn't work right, I don't like the way this looks, let's not do it.
MJ?
I can't remember.
I mean,
I
Loston.
can't remember the last time they did that. That's so.
That's
actually what I was about to say.
Are we forgetting that
what,
a month ago when they delayed Arcfall from Tuesday to Thursday because it wasn't ready?
Yes, I am.
Ah,
See,
okay.
I've got the memory of a goldfish. Also a good move, by the way. Also a good move.
Sojum says delaying it's not the issue. Waiting until the last minute is the problem. I think it's better that they did delay it. Period. Sojum. It honestly, the original things that we had to look at that was okay, but what came out later was not. So, this is a big move. It's a good move. They need to look at some of these values and go over it again. I don't know how else to put that. It's just the truth. So,
now, the art. Oof. I mean, do we really need a peacock in space?
okay.
Really?
Now wait a minute. You do know that's a real Klingon raider, right? Like it is a real Klingon raider.
Do we need a peacock in space? I
There
don't
it
think we need a
is.
peacock in
There it
space.
is.
Yeah. We do, Loston.
Oh, see, Ruby thinks we do. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Loston,
I don't know.
We already have an avocado in space. Why not a peacock?
Fair. A Klingon
We
party
got a
raider.
mantis.
Yes.
I mean, we have a
Apparently,
surfboard too.
Nigel says you're a peacock. Kevin says dragonfly. Good move says moth. Happy Arcfall to you,
Nigel,
Eve, to you
I'll
too,
I'll
Martok.
show you my feathers.
Oh,
I'll show you
no.
my feathers, Nigel.
Oh no.
That's right.
Oh no.
man.
Oh no.
Is it on? Is
Hold
it
on,
on the end of
hold
that
on.
cleaning brush?
No, hold on. Right now. Okay. I'm just gonna get ready. Here they are. There are my feathers right there. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna cover them back up again.
I see him. Hello, Melanie. That's my stepmother. Hi, guys. No. So, in at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be forever. I know that they haven't specified when they're going to be putting this out, but in reality, as long as they're going to go back and look at it, they're postponing incursions. Do we get it next week? Do we get it mid-month? Who knows? Who knows? It's absolutely untelling. But the fact that there is even a Sigma Raider on the table at all, that I think is a winning move. 100%. If you're into that sort of thing. I mean, PvP's not for me, but I know it's for a lot of people, right? There is an audience for that, a raiding audience. So.
Make raiding great again, baby. Make raiding great again.
There it is. Crazy Games, welcome in. First time chat. Thank you. Ostis, thank you, buddy. Ostis with another 5. I'll tell you what, I am going to oh boy. People are agitated. They had the time to work out last minute. It's a good move, but ultimately unnecessary. They should have. Hi, Jake. Good to see you, buddy. I got a warning message to join the channel. That's amusing. What kind of warning message? Like a 18 plus message, Caledon? Because that's a thing. We swear around here, so you know you got to do that sort of thing. No, I don't know. Better delay than change the ship after purchase. Fair. Yeah. I was born in the 80s, man. What do you expect? So, I do have a long-standing tradition here. If we can finish the level 5 hype train closer to the end of the stream, we'll be giving away some merch. So, do keep that in mind. We do only need 2 subs to finish that. Just saying. So, incursion is delayed, George. Yes. Yes. It absolutely is. I don't think that's a bad move either. Just in all reality, I know we see so many come and go, and I know that that's not what everybody wants to hear. But that'll come next week. For sure. Well, as for sure as you can. Barkman, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
Now, if they're delaying incursions, it better be so that they can line it up with the ship.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I feel like
it has to be.
Right. I mean, that makes all the sense in the world. But if it's not, that's a stupid thing to have done. You know what I mean?
Like,
right.
the only way that I see it, them launching it, like them leaving incursions and delaying the ship would have been if we're doing that as one last chance to see, like, this is what your life is without a Sigma Raider.
Yeah. I could see that. Personally, I want the ship before incursions anyway. I mean, yeah. Who else is excited to buy the ship tomorrow? Ostis, bad news. Bad news, Ostis. Bad news, buddy.
It ain't coming, buddy. I think he knows.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
He's being him. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Definitely.
Ostis is playing his own game. People just don't realize they're playing it with him.
Exactly.
That's par for the course. Well, let me ask this question then, guys. Since 93 is kind of in the air right now, besides the galactic anomaly bit, and we'll touch on that in a little bit. What do we think about M92 and this whole territory bit? Except for the geodes lost in, we already know what you think of geodes and what people should do, and we don't need to be bringing that kind of thing back up. Just saying. But everybody else, what do we think of territory and all that?
Well, I don't know his stance on that. So actually, could we get into that?
Oh, there
I
it
don't know
is.
my
Damn
stance
it.
on that.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Why would you do me
I don't
this
know
way?
my stance on that.
Oh,
Apparently, I have a stance on geodes that I didn't know about.
no, it's what you should do after every geode find, right? What was that bit? I just
I thought Lofton had gotten the honor of those geodes that only look like they're geodes and are actually isogenite. Aren't those the Lofton nodes?
Mm-hmm.
The fake out
Nice.
ones?
Mm-hmm.
I like that, Chiz. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, I do a poll for every geode I try and flip. But other than that, I mean, I don't. They're pretty common geodes.
Mm-hmm.
If you mine all day, you get plenty of them.
Yeah.
Fair.
You just have to mine all day with like 4 or 5 ships. Then they're super common. That's all.
No.
5
Yeah.
ships every day, flipping nodes.
Who doesn't want to set your miners on isogenite nodes in the hopes of geodes?
I like geodes when I get geodes, which is
I mean, I'm by the way, I am far from the most geoded out, but I currently have 3.9 million in isogenite geode in
really,
storage.
really,
And
3.9 million.
Yep.
Bro, have you told any member of your lines at all, or are you just like, I got it?
Yeah,
sure
I'm
they're
not
on
that lucky. I'll happily show you where I'm at in just a second. I
But
did not send
honestly,
out
I have 4 or 5
notifications.
miners on isogenite 24/7, and I try and flip them as soon as they hit 0, except when I'm sleeping. So I'm flipping them a lot. The 2-star one pays out well because it's fast, and the 3-star pays out pretty well because it's also pretty fast. So
Well, and the
we have the
3
4-star territory, so we get the 100K geodes, which helps, obviously.
yeah,
I've not
like,
had
as
the
you're
same
saying-
luck. Sorry, Shiz. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, as you were saying, the 3-star both mine's pretty fast, and when you get those decent amount of flips, and you're at least getting those 50K nodes, like with the 4-star, and when you get the 100K, that probably makes it even sweeter. But still,
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
We're
I have 2 miners on 3-star at all times.
we are into the level 7 hype train. Thank you for that, by the way. Like I said, we will be giving out some merch toward the end of the stream. Fisty with 5, Shockwave with 5. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. And apparently there's a giveaway in chat. C Engineering is giving away a mug, so exclamation point enter right now to get a... Which mug is it? Here, I'll pin it at the top of the chat.
Look
It
right
is the
here.
MJ
Yeah, the
Hat
one you're-
Minion mug.
The one you're actually using right now. So thank you. Thank you for that, Lost In. You guys rocking your MJ merch. I love you guys, man. So awesome. Oh, see, I'm done with blurry. I might have to fix that. Did we lose somebody? We lost Estros. Or at least I lost Estros. Or is he gone?
Yeah.
Gone. Okay.
Destro got a
Lost him.
geode. He got so excited he accidentally unplugged his computer. In his
You know, it
celebration.
wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't
I
surprise
hate
me.
when that happens.
Lord. Lord. Oh my god. It's fine. Give me just a second. I apologize while I fix this.
All right, while you're fixing that, so Ruby, how are you doing with geodes? How are they going for you? You getting them? You're not getting them?
I don't like mining. I'm not gonna sit there and mine all day
just
and
give it up.
watch my ships. I don't have time for that.
people watch
Nobody
their
gets time
miners.
for that. I don't
Some
watch
do.
that. Actually, I was on a node all day and nobody hit it, surprisingly. So that's a first. That hasn't happened in a while because
Yeah.
every time I let my ships go AFK, hit. I kind of expect it, you know. So
So
yeah.
I've actually so once you get to G6 miners plus, they mine pretty
Mhm.
fast. And I put protected cargo crews on to get me above one cycle of the node, whatever the size is. The 1-star is the only one that's hard to do because they're big. But 2, 3-star, you can get more protected cargo than the nodes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely those. I more so mine the G7 materials right now. But I'm gonna be so excited she just gained it. You know it. I'm actually a little disappointed in the arc failing. But
Yeah.
there might be, a plus or to all of this chaos that came about an hour ago, a couple
Yeah.
hours ago.
Yeah.
I think that this is the first time they've ever delayed a feature, or did they do that previously? I think this is one of the first times they've delayed something because they found a bug. Usually they just release it and then
without
we find the bugs.
Yeah, without saying it'd be down the road, you're right. This is the first time that I can remember anyway, and I've only been around a couple of years compared to some folks. Kinslayer, congratulations on your win there. Go ahead and click that redeem and fill that out. And guys, thank you for the level 7 hype train. Appreciate you. We definitely will do some marbles toward the end of the stream and get that sorted. So they delayed something. At least it's not the new ship, right?
You crazy little
Right,
hobbit.
Austin.
Thanks,
They're totally
You
gonna ship.
crazy hobbit.
They're totally gonna ship the ship.
Ship the ship, baby. Ship the ship.
No shipping
I
way.
swear. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Savage. I do remember. Yeah, so they delayed Arcfall was always on Tuesday. Now it's on Thursday. Was it? It was because of a patch? I can't
Yeah.
remember, even though it
Yeah,
was
it
like
was
a few
because
months ago.
they said that they wanted to fix some stuff, and there was also like a round of holiday at the shift.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are delaying things now. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but hey, I'd rather things work when I play the game and not we have to find the bugs, wait for the bugs to get fixed. So
Well,
it's
I mean,
But
to that
that's the
end,
whole game, isn't it? Finding the bugs.
yeah, Star Trek Bug Command.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh
We
my
just-
lord. You
we
can't
just
take you
needed-
guys anywhere. You just can't.
We just need an actual pipeline for when we find the bugs to get them to people that can deal with the bugs.
Yep.
7 years of bugs. Yes, that's right, Moose. 7 years of bugs. Almost 8.
I mean, how many
the amount of power creep on the bugs is insane. The
Yeah.
bugs used to be small, now they're huge.
Look,
Yeah.
as long as they don't.
That's what happens when you put so many bugs together.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't turn into Godzilla, I'm sure we're fine. Totally fine.
That
but
would
like,
be more of a Mothra.
oh, or that. But like, how many incursions do we hear people be like, "There's bases still shielded in territory," or "I'm in the systems where I should be able to shield and I can't shield."
Good point. It's a good point. I can't argue with it.
Okay.
And isn't there like an issue if like you put on a 12-hour and then you immediately log out? Like you have to wait before logging out with the 12-hour or something?
Oh my god, really?
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that before, but it's never happened to me.
Was that a thing?
Well, and there's like some other one about like if you hit certain people, like a ship that's in a certain state, then it messes with your shield. And I only recently heard about like if you have ships in the Veil, you can't shield. Apparently, is that like a thing?
If you were looking at the Veil, you can't shield now outside of incursions.
Yeah.
If you click shield, you get some weird bug. You have to go look at regular space,
but
and then you can shield.
You can have the
you
ships
also
in
can't see territory. Like you can't see the territory stuff. There's a whole bunch of things that don't work if you're looking at the Veil.
That is
There's like
see, that's stuff I don't know yet. I haven't I haven't pulled the trigger
That's
on 71 yet, so
That's at least better
know.
that like you can have the ships in
What
there.
are you
just
waiting
can't be
for?
looking.
a couple more tiers on my Enterprise, and then I'll be set and good to go. Speaking of, I guess I should
You
probably.
get so much more materials when you.
I'm aware,
Pops
but
up.
if I can't kill the stuff, what's the point, bro?
I mean, can you do the mining daily?
Yeah, I could do the mining daily.
Then you should be
That-
doing it.
And I mean, you can hit the freebooters. So, like, if you subscribe to the theory that you should opt up, then there you go.
I don't think I'm there yet. Tier 7 just is not in here. I gotta hide that. Tier 7 is just not at all. I was doing Outpost before. I haven't really got to do much today because, Discord and dumpster fires. But I'm tier 7 and 5 more tiers. I'm at 725 of my blueprints. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
You've got tier 6 on that, so you probably got the tier 16 on your cube.
Yeah.
Austus is right. The new ship tomorrow will help you tier up your ship faster.
Yeah.
Oh man. Just ran to 70 to win a bet. Why? That's true. That's true, Tavi. I would not have rushed my way to 70 if it hadn't have been for, I'll beat you there first, said the British guy. No, RS is good people, though.
Beat the British.
He did buy me a fleet commander seat, so I can't complain. I cannot complain. That actually was quite nice. There's not going to be a new ship tomorrow.
Commander seat too. That's how I did my Alliance tournaments.
Yeah, that's right, Tabby.
Game up the basic packs. Yeah.
Oh my God, lost it. You did it. Lost it.
I
You
did,
did
baby.
it. Oh
I
no.
did. I trolled an Ultra Steam.
Oh no.
Lost in.
I needed to buy 4 packs, so
There were
yeah.
18,000 other options.
Fleet Commander pack. Right there. It was there.
Did you
think of the synergy I got? Think of all the synergy I got. It's totally worth it.
Was it though? Totally. I hear diminishing returns.
Look at your response. Totally worth it. Totally.
Chat, in case you don't know, first thing I'm going to tell you is don't do that. Don't do that. Lost In was very much. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Lost,
at
bro.
all.
How could you do that, Lost, bro? What are you doing?
Lost In just promoted from. He was just promoted from whale to blue whale.
Yep. I almost said white whale, but we'll go with blue.
Well, I'm just excited to buy the ship tomorrow and tier it up to get it to max tier. Tomorrow.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it.
Great.
You keep saying that word. I don't think you understand what this means.
Exactly. Okay, but what about galactic anomalies? What do you know about those?
Right now, currently kind of annoying because not many people are fighting. If people were fighting, they might be interesting. But right now, since most people are mining, they're mainly irritating.
Okay, but in FKR space, though, like out here, right? So, what is there not a benefit to that? Because my understanding was this is going to help farm faction rep, which
well,
I need faction rep.
Word I'm hearing is if you use your new Sigma Raider, the Reaver, in these new anomalies, you get free repairs.
Okay.
Hey, Chiz, I have a bridge I want to sell you. It's right next to Lost Whale's new Fleet Commander seat.
So Lost In, I think that one ranks right up there with the GSIP scrapping, don't you?
Oh my God!
I don't even know what to do with you guys anymore.
I'm so excited to get the ship tomorrow. Austus is telling me it's going to be impervious to debuffs. I mean, there's no reason not to buy it tomorrow. That is fantastic.
There is no ship. There is
No, it's
like
just
I
gonna
feel
be
like
It's so great. It's gonna be awesome.
you
Oh, it's
know,
gonna be so good.
I
I'm gonna
how
buy it
can I
tomorrow, and then I'm gonna start raiding these people that are unshielded, and I'm gonna get so much G7 resources
are
that I'm
you?
gonna like roll 75. Yeah, baby, let's go.
Okay.
What about why
Okay.
not 80?
Yeah, you can do 80, right? Right?
Why
Yeah,
not
sure. Why
80?
not? Let's go,
Oh,
baby.
there it
Let's
is. There
go.
it is. Dream big.
Let's
Eh,
Dream
go.
big or go
sounds
home, you
sounds
know?
a bit better.
Lord, I swear. I swear.
Ostis and I know. Ostis and I know the truth. The ship is coming
Mm,
tomorrow. Don't believe what
mm,
anyone else says. It's going to be
mm.
awesome, and
Y-
and one
It's
hit
coming
will vault a base.
right
It,
next
it,
to
it has
G6
infinite
scrapping.
amount of cargo.
Just
It's amazing.
just
Yeah, baby.
right next to G6 scrapping. I honestly, Lost in. I'm so glad you were here to tell me how wrong I was and just how right Ostis is. I thank you for that.
And
Thank you.
and El McTaco, yeah, probably a couple of them. Probably a
Huh.
couple of them. You need two.
Yeah,
At
a
least
lot of
2.
people were
That's
saying
all I
that
have.
too. He willed out and told me 4 earlier. So, just saying. That's all. Thank you for the follow, Skeletor. Appreciate you. G7 scrapping. Thank you, Savage. Appreciate that. No.
I mean, old school rating. In all seriousness, old school rating. You park your base next to a base, and you use 2 miners so that you're constantly hitting it to cycle it
Mm-hmm.
faster.
Yep.
So, yeah, actually, in all seriousness, unless they seriously increase the cargo size, you're probably going to want 2.
Well,
Yeah.
or just throwing this out there, you throw that as one of them, and then the amalgamate at the other. Tap them on both sides.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
actually a good call.
that is
Especially
very
because
like
good.
you're gonna want to run your refineries further, and it'll help fuel the 30 poles of the legacy to Sigma.
Mhm.
Plus, it looks like the refinery in the video that they had up, you'll be getting tokens from it.
Some of
And
that
that was
is,
going to be one of the biggest thing that I was going to like. I'm sorry, I was kind of stepped on you guys there, but
you
the
good.
refinery is what I think is going to be the real bonus, that we're
Yeah.
going to be getting these Raul tokens that we
Sure.
will be able to refine into Sigma resource tokens, and then we can live that token life a lot better. But I also like the idea of using an amalgam in conjunction with the Raul, for the simple fact that, I don't know about you guys, but I have been doing these 30 pull refines, and I'm actually starting to run out of OG Trit and Dill. Now, I've still got a lot of steel, but
Yeah.
I am actually starting to run out of original Trit and Dill. And that
What's the
has to do
problem
with the
there?
fact that people would have 25, 30 quads of steel. And at one point, I think I had like 8 quads of steel in my on my base. That's why I had to be really careful during incursions to not get raided. I mean, I was
Yeah.
never one of these people that had 25, 30 quads. Like Doss was saying today, he is still sitting on 30 quads of original steel.
I've been converting on mine, and that's the thing, right? I know how much Sigma there is ahead of me, so any extra source was looking very positive to me. I am going to caveat all this with when it does eventually come out, some of this might be subject to change. So just stuff we've already seen, the values may be wrong, but tokens in general are a good thing, and that I like about it too, Fisty. So
Well, and I mean, to that end, like,
Unpopular opinion. Go ahead, Shiz.
oh, okay, thanks.
I'm not even doing
You're down.
anything.
Yeah, you're down.
Oh, came back up for me.
I don't know why. I'm up.
You're back.
Oh,
You're
that's
just
weird.
dropping frames like crazy.
That's weird. That's
Hmm.
weird. Refresh, guys. Sorry about that. Internet's been acting crazy all day. It's not the first instance of a drop. So if it does drop, just stand by.
Skeletor.
Yeah, it's
No,
Twitch.
it's not your fault.
It's Twitch.
Whatever you guys do, don't sub because it's breaking Twitch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Lord of
Oh
mercy.
God.
Oh my.
No, Taco. You're good. You're good. I don't know what happened, guys. Just refresh your browsers. We're here. All is well.
It's
I
too
didn't
much
lose
at
connection to
MJ Hat.
Stream. Yeah,
That's,
maybe.
That's what did it. It's too much.
I blame
at
Lost
MJ
in.
Hat.
There's
It's
not
all
enough
it's all
at
Lostin's
MJ
fault.
Hat.
Wilson,
Yes,
don't help them. Don't help
Yes,
them.
You
Wilson, that's what
You
should
should
be
probably
done.
ping Lostin a couple times just to check
Yeah.
that he's checking on MJ.
Yeah.
If you
I don't
ping
check
Lostin
those.
enough, he'll be able to
ping me
know
every
if MJ's okay.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
check
how
it.
this works, right?
I thought it was ping. I thought it was
well,
ping Ruby, but
my-
whatever.
So
Haven't heard that
I
one yet.
actually think I think tokens were not good for the game.
Really?
Yeah.
So-
I think the game used to be about doing combat to advance. Rating was a very significant source
Mhm.
of resources. And people would use, I saw the North Star in here before. Someone was
Mhm.
talking about that. Totally awesome. And it was an alliance event to go raid somebody. And it was an
Mhm.
alliance event to defend people. And nowadays everyone's like, whatever, don't care. Doesn't matter. And you could collect a bunch of resources and then you forgot the shield for a couple hours and someone took a bunch back. And then you went out and you raided some more and you got it back. Now that people have mostly tokens, you could vault me and I would replace it with tokens. You're going to give me more sources of tokens, which means I care even less about what you raid from me. And it puts less and less out there, which means that the rating becomes less and less of a mechanic. I think we need more mechanics where players have to interact with each other and there's actually benefit in doing it that's not event related.
Okay.
Right now, the only reason to take your ship off the dock, for the
Mhm.
most part, is because there's an event.
Mhm.
I used to spend 2 hours a night, me and a buddy would sit on Discord chatting about life, and the two of us would be checking system after system after system, and then we would call out when we found an unshielded base, and one of us would tap it, and then 10 minutes later, if the shield dropped, the two of us would move our bases and we'd start raiding. We did that
Yeah.
every night.
I remember
That's
those
gameplay.
days. It was just like that on server 20. And it
It was like
wasn't
that on
just
every server.
yeah, it wasn't just like that on the OG stuff. It was everywhere. Server 20, we would, and it wasn't just the big boys doing it either. I mean, we did it, and the little starter alliance, we did it.
Yeah, it made sense for everybody to do. And in fact, this ship, when it finally comes out, will make it worthwhile for G6 and G7 players to
Okay.
check unshielded bases and hit them. It will make sense to do. And
Remember,
if,
with this ship, you will be able to punch up, take that at the G6, take down that vengeance, and crack their base.
absolutely. I mean, it will be totally immune to all things, but only if you buy it tomorrow. If you buy it on day one tomorrow, it will be impervious and will be able to kill everything. That's right. So, you're buying it.
Lost in it kills me when you transitions just so flawlessly from real world to fantasy. It just amazes me how you transition so easily.
He's quick
I
about it.
haven't yet.
He's quick about it.
Yeah,
No, I
see,
don't.
Ellie used to do
Lawson,
it
I have a
too.
question for you.
So I think tokens really did change things because it significantly decreases what's in your It's in your base. Now it protects you from getting zeroed. Good old days tomorrow, Ostis. You betcha, baby. What's up, Destro?
Hey.
My question for you, brother, is where does the Raul Reaver fall in the gospel of G5 scrapping?
Oh
Well,
my
G5 scrapping
god.
allowed it to
Oh god,
happen.
here we go.
G5 scrapping allowed the ship to happen. It was in fact what preceded it, allowed it to happen. The Raoul is in fact the herald of G6 scrapping, which comes next week after the ship, which the ship, as we all know, comes out tomorrow.
I can't take you guys
And
anywhere.
we'll fix everything.
I mean, but
I
you
can't.
do
I
realize
believe it.
G6 scrapping is already released.
Oh. No, that's tonight at 3 a.m. What do you mean? What do you mean, step bro?
You got the demolish button.
Oh,
That
there it
works,
is.
right?
There it
That
is.
works.
As me, I
mean,
agree.
the
As much as I like
the
tokens,
demolish
all
button
these,
actually
all
gets you more than G6 scrapping is going to get you.
all these safeties have taken away raiding fun, but also people don't care as much about shielding because they can replenish with tokens. Yeah, I mean, I can see that argument. I can see that. I guess for me, raiding was fun at the pinnacle of G3, but any more than that, it went downhill. It wasn't the same. And don't get me wrong, I like going up against different servers and whatnot, and competition and all that. All that's fine. At the end of the day, Wilson's using 3-day shields. I do 12 hours. I do 12-hour shields. I like to be able to replenish my stuff if I run low and not have to worry about spending lat, because I don't keep an active count of how many tokens I have in the vault. So
I mean, I agree. Personally, I like tokens. For me, I like the fact that I have tokens. And I'm not going to be upset if I have more tokens because then I have free resources that are protected. But if I'm talking about what's good for the game, what's good for the game is forcing interactions. What's good for the game, and the reason rating was fun is because it was worth it. It got you something. As soon as we got the Monavine, rating became boring. As soon as the Monavine was like in full swing, everyone's like, why would I raid? It's a waste of time.
fair.
Right? So I think anything we can do to make the game more fun is better.
Pumping a base, that's the fun time.
Oh my god.
Oh god, those days.
Oh my god.
Sitting there just hammering on a dry well.
I mean,
I do like a dry hump.
oh my god.
Of
Okay.
course you would.
Okay.
Well,
I give up. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting at all. Thanks, guys. That's just great. This is Jesus. A dry hump.
Hey, since I got a question for everybody actually. So
okay.
Now since
Fisty's trying to get
the
us
Arcfall, since the Arcfall has pretty much gone kerpoof on us, let's transition back 4 weeks.
Okay.
We're still
And so what is everybody, I mean, we talked last month about what we thought the add-on with Coda and everything else was going to be, and the galactic anomalies that are localized. So what is everybody's thoughts about where they've ended up being? And where are they now? I mean, we talked a little bit about geodes and mining isogenite, but what about the new origin hostiles and other things that have changed in TC space? So I'd like the panel to give a rating of what they think has happened on the previous arc, since this new arc has kind of taken a fizzle on us for a week at least. I'd like to know what y'all think about the new territory stuff. I personally think that it's been pretty good. It's something that we have been asking for, an update to territory. They brought hostiles and updated armadas into the territory. They've added a new quirk with the territories, with the galactic anomalies. They've reshuffled all of the services. They've added new, very important services that have been needed to be added for about a year minimum.
Yeah.
And they basically threw a random bag of dice on the ground and said, "Hey, guess what? This is where all the stuff is now." But there are some things that I don't like. I don't like the fact that you have to be very selective on what systems you have. Like if you're a smaller alliance, even if the whale alliance on your server said, "Yeah, have Coda, enjoy yourselves." One, they're not going to be able to hold it because it's so freaking expensive, and you need G6 and G7 players to be able to do that stuff, to be able to hang on to it. Two, there's stuff that your lower level characters desperately need that they're not going to be able to get at if you hang on to those 5 systems to control the Coda access. Because in those 5 systems, there are no isogen mining nodes. There's none.
No, there's not.
And that was intentional. I guarantee you that was intentional.
Yeah, it was.
Well, there's only a handful of systems now that have isogen, and that also means that because of that there's only a few systems where players that don't have the Meridian Max can source isogen 2 and 3. Whereas if you have the Meridian Max, which takes off 56 for a ship that you can max out in G4 to be able to get that full econ out of the original territory refinery.
Yeah, which I think that was. I understand what they were aiming for, but I think it was a little bit of a mistake, and it's kind of chopping off their nose in spite of their face with trying to get your G3, G4, G5 people to move along. Because if they can't access it, they can't get at it.
Right.
But I'm told that the original territory tree is like earth shattering.
That's not what got said, and you know it. What I said was, is those things help. More is more.
They do help, but for example, the hull and shield benefits in there max out at like 100. Whereas
in today's game, I admit it's negligible. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Compared to say you get your relativity and you get access to that DTI, you're starting out a couple hundred shield and hull bonus from there, and that's before thinking about newer buildings that have been released, other arcs, because there are multiple places where you get shield and hull, including the Reliant.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it decreases some of the access, but at the same time, like going up in ops, you increase what you get off of even just the ISO 1. I mean, it's both an issue, but it's also, the amount of power creep of how much is that really needed to make a difference where things can be done.
Yeah, and I understand your point, and I'm sorry, MJ, if I'm kind of taking over a little bit. I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're fine.
I do honestly want to know what everybody. Now, I want an honest opinion, not a silly opinion. Silly is fun. We can get the silly, but what I'd like to hear.
Jesus, Ruby, can you keep it down?
Yeah, you're just out of control over there, Ruby.
Jesus.
A little bit.
Look, if she lets you get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, I know.
That is Ryan. Shout out Ryan. No, like
what's going on, Ruby? What are your thoughts?
Well, I guess in terms of what Fisty was saying, I mean, I haven't interacted with any of the anomalies. It's not in the southern part of territories. It's also not really in the northern part now that I'm looking at it, but
it was.
I mean, is it shifting everywhere? Because we haven't gotten it once.
It's I haven't. Growing.
They shift every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
No,
well, I haven't experienced it at all then yet.
It's not as much that it's shifted. It's just each week it's affected more and more systems.
Okay.
It's slowly growing.
And also, if you look at each system, it has a expiration date on it for each system that has it.
Yeah, I've definitely like checked it out, but I'm like, well, if I'm not able to interact with it, why should I care? Kind of. That's how I'm
I think
feeling.
I might have missed a set
I
of
have them in,
pulls.
in a bunch of our systems, and you don't even notice it, other than it
I mean,
like
a
has
lot of people have been complaining about it, but it sounds like Fisty said that he kind of liked it. So, or you are getting benefits from it, but
You are.
If we ever have fighting, I will get benefits from it. But right now, with me, all I'm doing is mining. It's more annoying. But if we ever
What's up,
fight, it's
dude?
going to have benefits.
Yeah,
yeah,
for
But
me, I'm looking forward to the values that I was given, right? Like the things, and I admit this came out on DJ's stream the other night when we were talking about the anomalies being able to do. It was 600% weapon damage, I think, to 5,000% rep, right? That that sounds epic to me. That sounds awesome. It makes me feel like I'm going to burn through getting FKR rep as I'm coming into G7. Not that I've already been there for a year, so that's exciting. I think it's a wonderful thing.
well, it's going to mean a lot to both of my accounts because right now I'm looking at a pretty serious climb on my G7 account, and I'm also currently dual rep grinding on my G3 account. I am literally on my G3 account right now in Tygo Core grinding surveys because I'm trying to dual rep grind. I'm going for that first Federation lock.
Well,
I mean, but the question will be if it even hits G3 space.
Yeah, and is it going
Who
to hit
knows?
when you can do it and all the rest of it? We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I
But
mean, meanwhile, we've all sourced these offers because it's been tons of ways to get IDAC, right?
yeah,
Simon asks about penicillin. Simon, we don't need penicillin. We need rep grinders, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? We just need to grind some rep. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Dual ROM, but it never
but
sticks. Only Fed raises. Yeah.
so I guess now, like, my main question is after that whole little discussion about the TC update and everything,
Mhm.
is what I always ask: scale of 1 to 10. Well, how does everybody now that we're at the end of this arc? What's everybody think about basically the coda update? The scale of 1 to 10. Well, Shiz, you're on the left. Hit it.
There you go.
Where are we going with a very solid meh? I mean,
Meh.
there's a lot of research in the new tree. Eventually, it'll get there. It seems like they'll probably shift most of the getting the dust to do the research to events. It'll get good eventually. It just so far it just meh.
Okay.
So what would you put that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, I think that's my initial question: is where are we defining good and where are we calling
One
meh
was total
bad?
crap. 10 is most amazing arc ever.
Maybe like I don't know, 4, 5,
4.
something in that
Okay.
ballpark. Like it could be a lot worse. Definitely could be a lot better. But I mean, most of the time, technically stuff sort of worked. There were, the arc itself. There were some blotches and or botches and missteps, but a lot of it like. How much was there really to interact with? And outside of setting in some miners and occasionally hitting the ships and occasionally hitting the armadas,
Yeah.
how much was there really to drive it forward? Like it's an arc that was it's content that was put in and with a several year timeline.
So for me, if I can jump in here and answer the question, for
Sure, go
me,
for it.
I thought it was actually quite fun, but I'm an alliance that ended up getting to hold Coda. So maybe my perception is different than others, but I thought it was at least a
What
7, 6 or 7 even. See what I did there?
made it what made it fun for you? I guess is sort of the question.
Just participation. I'm in a new alliance this month because I switched just before the update dropped, right? So this is my first full month with these guys and seeing the way they do things, and maybe it's just this alliance in particular. but seeing the way they do things over my other alliance has been quite interesting for me. Plus, being able to complete Maverick tasks, because let's face it, my old alliance, while they're a nice group of people, wasn't exactly the best to complete some of those. Now I'm doing that quite easily. So this was a good month and a good change for me.
Yeah, but was that the arc, or was that you're going to an
The
alliance
arc
that was better for
being
you?
part of the alliance, the number one alliance on the server, right? And I get number one or number two, depends on the day. But because I got to hold that 4-star territory, I was able to do all the things. And as C knows, he's an alliance mate. I did have a lot of help. There was a lot of times like people reached out and were like, "Hey, do you need to run some of these new armadas?" And that was great. We're doing 50 of these things in one go. Why not? It was good for me. I enjoyed it. 6 or 7.
Okay, so
Thanks.
I see
get
what you
the
did
number
there.
one alliance.
6-7.
Get the number one alliance. It'll make the arc better.
Well, I mean, it's true. It's true. About as I hate to say it out loud, but the better your alliance, the better experience you're going to have.
I
It's
don't think
TC.
that's true.
No?
I don't agree
Well,
with
then
that. No.
Where do you rank it, Ruby? What are your thoughts?
Go for it, Ruby. You can go next.
0. I did not.
Oh.
I don't think this was a good arc because it was so focused on who's the best of the best and not an entire server engagement. Like, yes, we all got our territories, and the territories got, territories got a refresh, but adding this like elite territory that only one alliance can get, and it can only be the best of the best. I don't know. That doesn't feel like great to the rest of the server. Like that's kind of like what the sentiment was. And no, I can't interact with some of this stuff. I can't, mine that 4-star stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people can't even do the hostels yet, but there's stuff in there that it's like, it's just the number one alliance gonna get that. And I don't like the way that the number one alliance plays on my server. I don't. That's why I'm not in it. I don't want to be around those guys that have a certain attitude about other players. They're very much like, you better, bring the best of the best, or we don't want to play with you. And that's their style, but it's not my style. So I'm playing with an alliance that I enjoy being around those people with. And like that in some way seems like, I will never get to experience that because of my choice there.
Well,
now I know that's, a lot, but
that is a lot, but there's actually something I'd like you to think about here. It was mentioned on another streamer's transmission a few days ago, which is having that one system that is the elite system. They're going to stay out there and they're going to keep it, which means that number one top alliance, they're stuck out there. They're not going to go anywhere. That leaves the rest of territory for everybody else to duke it out and have fun. That the big whale alliance isn't going to come over there and mess with you because they want to keep theirs. So enjoy the rest of it.
50, I can point to my server and point how that's already negotiated between a few alliances where they're going to shift it around. And I mean, like as Ruby said, like it's one thing, and it's going to turn into the biggest, folks that want to swing their ships around, determining it with maybe, trading off with their friends. And, it really disengages a lot of the rest of the player base. And even to that, because one of the things that brought back to mind is, remember at the start of the arc when it was, hey, everybody gets a little involved. Oh, no, let's take away the refinery. We'll find a way to make it so lower player, like earlier ops players, are less engaged. Like, setting it one makes it so exclusive that that for a vast majority, it's like, why bother?
Yeah, it's like, because I'm seeing it from two perspectives because I'm playing 2 accounts right now. So, because this has been, I went through an alliance merger about a week and a half ago, and I am now the lowest. I am literally the lowest power player in this new alliance. They brought me along because I've been a long time with the original alliance. They brought me along with my small G3 account, and this has been we've completely relocated where the alliance was. They have gotten to choose what they want. They've gotten it, and I'm talking about the number 4 alliance on the server.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very happy with where they are right now. They have, though it would be nice to go over to Coda, they don't need it. They're getting what they need right here.
Yeah,
So,
but it's like only some people get to interact with that content.
well, I don't know. It's a lot of people because this alliance is full.
Okay, that's still just one alliance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get that, but
Well, let's go to Lost End. Lost End, man. What are you rating this art?
Um, all of a sudden, now you want my comic relief. Now
Yeah,
you want
now.
me to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see how it is. All of
Yeah.
a sudden. No, listen,
Mhm.
I think that Coda has some advantages. The G7 mining nodes in Coda are very fast. That is very nice. The 3-star nodes are better, but they're not dramatically better. And you
Mhm.
can do the same thing with 3 stars in other systems. The
Mhm.
hostels, so I have Ambassador Spock and female Spock, and I can hit the 73s. That's it. Like 2.
Hmm.
And then I die. So it's still not worth doing.
Ouch.
I mean, they're only tier
Ouch.
1. So, um,
Have you tried
so
getting gooder?
I need to get gooder. I need to suck less. Is clearly my my tier 9 G7 uncommon can kill a couple 73s, and they still bounce off the 80s. So the 4-star territory is very expensive, and the services are so expensive. We don't have most of them turned off. We actually have most of them off. So
Mm.
if we lost it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, honestly. Um, I think that anybody who can own a 3-star territory can have the same level of engagement with this content as the people with the 4-star territory. I think it is interesting to force the 1 and 2s and 3s of the servers to battle over one spot instead of dividing up all the 3 stars, right? Because
Mm.
let's say there were 3 4-star territories and they had
Yeah.
4-star ice night in them. You know that
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 would have those, and no one would have a chance at it. It's actually not a terrible design to make the 4-star. It's a little bit better, but it's not a lot better. You can still run armadas in there if you want to. You can slip in there and run an armada, no problem. It doesn't stop you from doing it. So
Depending
there's
on your
not
server row, of course.
well
Not that
that
that was an issue.
but that listen, a game can't dictate what your server row is, right?
No.
Like
No.
that's there are some server rows that are idiotic, and there's some that are great, and there's everything in between. And I don't think you can design for that. So I don't know that the 4-star thing. There's like an ego piece to it, but I don't know that it really hurts that much. Um, what I will say about this arc is I have seen people online, and I have seen people engaging that have not
Mhm.
engaged in months and or years. That they are
Mm.
interested to engage with territory in a way they haven't before, because everyone had sort of just given up on it. So I think that's okay. I think it's pretty well designed.
Mhm.
My biggest complaint that I see is
Yeah.
that some of the 2 stars don't have isogenite in it, which I think
Yeah.
really hurts the alliances that get the 1 and 2 stars that don't have isogenite, and it limits access to isogenite for more alliances than it should. I don't, and the last thing I will say, and then I'll shut up, is
Mhm.
I think it's good that it forces competition, And I think it's good that, if you can beat people, you can get something more. I think competition is not a bad thing. Now you can decide. I've played many years not in the top alliance for the exact reason that Ruby said, which is I didn't like the alliance. I didn't like the people, so I didn't do it. I'm in an alliance right now that I really like the people in, and we're doing pretty well. Um, so that that to me is not like I don't mind that. So I think that the competition is good, and I actually think it was kind of clever how they rolled it out. Like, let's say they didn't have the 4-star at all. The top alliances would be dictating who even had access to 3-star, which would suck.
True.
It's actually creating more access to 3-star, in my opinion. So there you go. That's my thought. A number? I don't know. 7.
7. Okay. Destros, you're the one voice that hasn't chimed in a while. So
Yes,
where you at,
sir.
bud?
I've been patient and waiting for the moment to strike. So I think if I had to give it a numerical value, I'd probably rate it a solid 5 out of 10. I think that a lot of what Lawson and Ruby said are both very valid points. It sucks for it to only be one location, but then it's also good because in my case, probably similar to Ruby's, where I don't like how those guys play, so they can be off in their corner and I can be on the opposite end, and it's all hunky dory. I think it was well timed. Because at least on my server, I saw TC becoming less and less and less important, so it was well timed to refresh it. I also think it was good that they were able to successfully refresh it into a brand new uh, system and mechanic that is functional and is working and does provide progression for everybody who is able to engage in it. Um, I'm not saying everyone can, right? Like there's some G3, G4 players who probably can't mine the stuff very quickly, so it might be difficult for them to refine it. But those who are able to engage are going to get stuff that's beneficial. Be it Sigma if you advance the refineries enough, or even OG resources. So there's something obtainable for everyone, and with them deciding to stretch things out more and more over time as they continue to advance through G7, it's not a bad idea to have very long-term stretch goals for all the mechanics, to accommodate the length of time they want these things to last. My bigger gripe with the changes, I don't think if their goal was to force conflict and strife, they didn't push it far enough. Um, if that was truly their goal, was to make people fight in TC day after day, week after week, then in my opinion, there should not have been nodes. It should have just been straight either I kill hostiles and you take my loot as I'm doing it, or get rid of hostiles and armadas and all together. And the only way you gain stuff is by successfully taking a new territory. So if that was their goal, there were other methods that would have pushed that goal better than the refresh. But as Cruzito likes to say, there's only 3 things we do in the game, and all 3 things were present before in the old TC system, and they're present in the new TC system. So
But
it is what
the,
it is.
the irony
Hold
though,
up,
because
hold up. There's a new giveaway to the chat. It looks like, unless that. Oh no, that's a while ago. Okay, never mind. Sorry, it didn't catch up. I did start a poll though for those of you interested that want to share your opinion. I do turn that sort of stuff in with my
She
numbers. So
Stuff muted?
huh?
who?
His stream automatically edits when he's not saying anything intelligent.
Okay, that would explain a lot. But no, I was gonna say, like, you say that there's only 3 things, but what are you defining those 3 things as? What? PVE, mining, and PvP, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how you flavor it. Those are the 3 things, right? Like I can be
Okay, but
hitting
how do
a
you take
blue
over a
or a red.
territory?
You do all 3 of those things.
You do?
You
Or is it just
mine, you
straight
hit.
time in the system?
I mean,
So if there's two people in two alliances in a system, somebody's gonna win because they take the nodes from the other people. It's not just
I
gonna
mean,
be right. It's not just gonna be both alliances casually agree to let the other alliance take the nodes and then they both sit there, right? If you're trying to capture the TC, you're gonna fight the other people,
Hmm.
which is PvP.
it is, but at the end of the day, even if you win, if you have fewer ships there, especially fewer ships on node, it's a numbers game, right?
I'd agree.
Yes.
It's a numbers game.
And at the same time, like even this building, it furthers the points that you get for being in that system.
Hmm.
So like PvP is part of it, but the scoring itself is the time for survival in that system. I mean, like similarly, when they've done when racing, when Rialto races were a thing, as an example, it like the game design isn't just the things that are currently in there. Like if that's all the game is ever going to be, like okay, guys, mission accomplished. We've already won. We can never develop anything new. Like there has to be some room that something else can exist.
You're not wrong there. And one thing I want to stick in real quick. Hey, MJ has thrown up a poll. Rate M92 1 to 10. Please, everybody that's listening, vote in that. This is something that MJ can take as a NDC content creator and send up the pipe that will affect things in the future. Every bit of stuff that he collects, he can send that information up the pipe so the overlords see what we think. So please
100%.
vote in that poll. It's not over yet, but it's getting close.
Any polls that we
Sorry
run.
if I stepped on anybody.
No, you're
We're
good.
running out of time on
Any
that one.
polls that we run, Fisty, I 100% do that. I
As
have
you
to
were
send
talking,
all
I'm
that
sorry.
up.
Oh no, I think I'd hit to like
MJ, you're still muted, or Mike is dead, or something, dude.
I guess I was muted to you guys. I'm fine on my end. So my bad. I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. I've been talking the whole time.
Oh, I
So
haven't heard a
that's
word.
awesome. That's
Did
awesome.
they hear you?
Hey, it sounds
Yeah.
better than ever.
Yeah, they can hear
Yeah.
me. They've heard me the whole time. I was looking at OBS and not stream together. That's my fault.
Oh, okay.
how dare you?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. No, there are a lot of good points here. There are a lot of back and forth. You know,
What's up, Ghost Pepper?
6 or 7 was really good for me. I know that not everybody's going to be in the same boat, and that's okay. But any information that you guys do provide, like they come and they watch this sort of thing, right? They look at all these polls that get sent up. They pay attention to the things that get said in chat more so than you might think. I've always been a big feedback guy. So if anything we can do to run it up the chain and get the information where it needs to be to make things better in the end, that is always the end goal. So
All right. Before we transition to the next topic, since MJ said that they pay attention to everything that's in chat, I'm gonna need some at MJ hats in chat, please.
no, why are we doing that?
Oh,
Why
God.
are we doing that?
At MJ Hat, baby. At MJ Hat.
Oh, listen, guys, don't listen to him. Don't. And Alicia, first time chat, says, I would like to see a correlation between satisfaction and territory holding and access to isogenite. Fair point. Fair point.
That is a
So-
fantastic point on Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I mean, a bit like how much is it for folks that aren't being like holding any of the territories or have very limited access?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not something I can speak to.
I think if you don't hold territory, this arc was a non-event.
It was a non-starter.
non-starter.
That's correct.
Yeah,
If you are not somebody who has any territory, you're in an alliance that doesn't control any of it. It's worthless. But I think that's another thing. They're trying to push this into something. I mean, because on server 20, I'm not logged onto that. I can't share it. I couldn't do a screen share right now. But there are several very small alliances that are holding a single 1-star territory. Now, unfortunately, that makes it so it'll be very difficult for their alliance members to complete a hello, to complete a TC battle pass. And the TC battle pass. One of the things I really liked this month was the TC battle pass. That thing had a lot in it.
If you
As
may.
the
particles.
as yeah, those particles at the end, and that was a sleeper they threw in there. It
Yeah.
was absolutely a sleeper. If you weren't paying attention, I mean, that was one you could easily miss, and that gave me 5 researches.
5.
I got way
I think
more
it
than
was
that.
Misty.
Yeah,
What do you
How many
mean,
did you
bro?
double
Hold
up
on.
versus going for
I'm-
depth?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
it
that's a
got.
good
Actually,
point.
it was more. I was I was doing double ups
Okay.
on a couple of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still,
That's where I got on screen. It's not that bad. I did everything, one on every node except for the G7 stuff, because again, don't have access, but that's just part of it. But the value of that TC pass was like 4 packs. It was really good. It was really good.
yeah, that was an incredible value, and they don't do that often. So when this happens, it's like, hey, you need to jump on this one. And I feel sorry for anybody that us as content creators weren't able to get the message to let them know, hey, if you are even a light spender, this is worth $20.
Well, it's a 50, but
It's 50.
Was it a 50?
yeah, that one's a 50.
That's
But-
right. It was a 20. It was a 20 on my G3 account. It was 50 on the G7 account.
Still 50 for a $400 value. It was still good. Still
Yes.
good. So, what about 2-lane battle pass? Are we excited about that? Because that's been spoiled. I
My
heard.
favorite thing of the entire announcement of M93 is a return to the battle pass as we knew it from 3 months ago. Going back to choice reward tokens and 2 lanes is my favorite thing they announced. I didn't care nearly as much about the ship as I did about them going back to the old style of battle pass.
Yeah, I think the BP and the the choice tokens, that's important, man. I know it's going to help me finish off my enterprise. That way I can get up there to G7 a little bit quicker. So I do expect to be there by the end of this arc. That being said, that alone makes M93 for me. Granted, I'm disappointed about the Raider, but that's okay. It'll come later, hopefully, maybe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But
Just like
the
that
end of the
Mantis
day-
comp.
yeah, just like that invisible mantis cop. That's true. The mythic for me wasn't that bad. What it turned into, I thought, was a good value, but if it just had choice tokens, it would have been perfect. But I know some people prefer that 2-lane style too. I just, depends on your value and what's actually in there.
It did have choice tokens, choice officer tokens.
Not those.
Yeah.
tokens. Not those
Yeah.
choice
Well
Yeah,
tokens.
those
done,
things.
Ruby,
That's
well
a giant
done.
ha. That's a giant hardy har right there.
Yeah.
Way to go, Ruby. Love it.
Dragon, that is broken right now because I had to switch cams. Sorry about that, bud.
Yeah,
Rating
I'm
ship is
excited to see choice tokens. Yeah,
Hey guys, that poll is done, and
Thank you.
thank over half of the people in the stream voted in there. We really appreciate you guys voting. That gives MJ solid data to send up.
43% on 7 to 8. I'll take that. I imagine most of those are 7s, but I'll still take that. That's
For a grand
positive
total of 12.
reinforcement. Sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's definitely not an A. We're talking like a B or C at best.
C plus. I was gonna go C plus. But Ignore the shot. Nothing. Shiz. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I've
You're
done
looking for like a C plus plus or trying to make a C sharp joke?
Yeah, I was. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you got it.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on. Battle pass
So,
tokens.
Ruby, are you excited to buy the ship tomorrow?
I am. I'm actually gonna buy 4.
You're gonna get
Are you?
4? You're so
Mhm.
You're buying mine,
What
right?
a whale. Red
No.
whale Ruby over here.
What do you mean
I'm
no?
gonna buy 4 for myself. I need 4 peacocks.
We know, Andalicia. We know. That's the bit. Oh my god.
I'm gonna view you raiding 4 bases at once.
Way to go,
I
Ruby.
honestly
That's
was
awesome.
looking forward to it. I hate that it is what it is, and they've had to put it back on the shelf, but maybe the version that comes out will be better than the one that was going to come. So that
Ghost
that's
Becker.
value. That's value. Yeah, a little bit, but it's fine, Andalisha. You're good. You're good. Yes, they did. They did, Kinslayer, and honestly, there were a couple of things that still needed work. There just were. As much as I agree with their decision to pull it. So I don't like it, but I agree with it.
Hey MJ,
Versus it
are you
coming out
being
broken.
MJ being a NDA content creator? Are you a playtester also, or is that at the higher ranks of the system?
That is at a higher rank than I'm currently at. That is a goal, though. So I hope to be
Because
playtesting soon enough.
The best thing about it being delayed is that Ruby and I will get to clear all the bases on the servers before anyone else can get the ships. She's
Mhm.
buying 4, I'm buying 2. I'm just going to raid everybody before anyone else can get Sigma. There'll be no
Oh.
Sigma left on my server.
Do you know,
baby.
Lawson? Do you know what happens every time you vault a player using the new ship?
G6 scrapping?
You instantly complete a G5 scrap.
Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. That sounds awesome. That's fantastic.
Speaking of which, I only got 4 days left on mine. I'm pretty happy about that. We'll start another one.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up.
You mentioned that because I've got 7 days left on a Rotaran.
That one was like 45 days for me.
I'm scrapping like my 6th or 7th G5 ship. Let's go
You've
Nova.
been doing Nova. You've been doing the 8 Novas you had.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
The way to do it.
That tracks.
That ain't
that
working.
tracks.
That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and the chicks for free.
Lost in.
That ain't working. That's the way we do it.
That ain't working.
That ain't working.
Okay, so Galactic Anomalies we touched on. Battle Pass we touched on. Territory we touched on.
Everybody of a certain age now has that song stuck in their head.
Yeah. That's
I absolutely do. I think what's stuck in my head even worse right now are the 8-bit graphics that went along with the video.
But actually,
the
no.
blinking blob for their mouth.
Go ahead, Ruby.
When the ship does come out, I actually am gonna get it because I love raiding. I loved raiding, even though I wasn't playing around the time that the Amalgam arc came out. I still like it. I still enjoy it. I don't do it for like 20 hours at a time or however long it takes to drain a full base, because right now it takes forever, but I will like sit there and kind of do it for an hour or two if I have some time. I have guys in my alliance that love to do it. It's kind of like a team bonding thing. So most of the guys in my alliance won't be able to interact with it, but we're still gonna raid bases. I mean, I'm still excited no matter what the cargo is. The cargo didn't deter me at all. Like, based on what it was saying, this new scavenger ability, like the Sigma scavenger ability, basically, it'll take longer than normal, but I think it will be worth it eventually. Especially because, I mean, did people need to raid when the original Amalgam came out? Like, did you need to raid to be able to get materials to progress?
I mean,
back then when the Amalgam was brand new, yes, raiding was still a big thing because we needed those resources and we were burning them at a pretty prodigious rate in late G3, early G4 for what we were getting.
Yeah, so it was just,
as I remember
go ahead.
sorry. I was going to say, as I remember it when the Amalgam came out, the economy had gotten so expensive that like you kind of needed that boost to make it worthwhile to raid, because you just needed to get so much of the resources, and that, the biggest miner wasn't pulling enough. Um, but it was still semi worth it. It wasn't as worth it as when I was in G3. I mean, it was literally part of the plan for how to progress through G3 was rating.
And that's what this seems like, right? I mean, we can't see into the
Yeah.
future, but nobody's gotten to 80. And a bunch of people that I've heard, that are in G7 have this RSS discrepancy where they can't, tear up ships or do buildings or any sort of progression because of these materials. So it seems like it's like kind of repeating history in that sense, at least from what I'm understanding, that we needed something, some sort of mechanic. It's not going to be like the answer to everything, but there's never going to be like the answer to everything so that we can all get to 80. I think just like kind of giving us a little bit of something. You don't want to engage, you don't have to. If you do, then you might progress a little bit faster, like people wanted to get through G3, G4 faster, so they said do raids. Same thing.
Mhm.
That's kind of what I expect at least, and I think it'll be fun and it'll bring PvP back. I love PvP. Um, I want to PvP. I want to show a little bit of aggression in the game. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, looking
I,
back at G3, at the tail end of G3, I definitely and I was behind. I progressed a lot slower. G4 was already people were already well into G4 when I was finishing G3, and rating when I was at the tail end of G3 was absolutely one of those things I needed to do if I wanted to have enough steel and trit to build my ships, upgrade my station, and the dill to do the research. Dill was a big problem in late G3, early G4 for me. So yeah, we had to raid. And
Yep.
that looking at that, it feels like the same way right now with G7. Because listening to what Loston just said earlier, like I've got a lot of Sigma Dill on my account right now because I haven't done a lot of the G7 research yet.
Mhm.
And I think that once I get to the 72, 73 point and I'm doing that research, I'm going to burn through that 5 million Sigma Dill like 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 throwing tinder on a fire. It's just going to go poof and it's gone. Now, and I already feel the Sigma Trit pain because I'm
Mhm.
still trying to fit. I'm trying to work up my vengeance. I'm trying to catch up my other ships to be competitive so I can get through 72 relatively painlessly instead of struggling so hard like I have through 71. So that's why I've been hanging at 71. I've been able to go to 72 for a while now. I just haven't done it. And why is there a little tiny ship floating all over the screen?
Uh, it's war zones.
That was actually pretty cool. But that's where I am.
Yeah.
That
I
ain't
think it's
working.
just
That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and chicks for free.
right.
Hmm? I agree with you, Ruby. 100%. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited for what it brings.
yeah. If they have the whole delaying thing, yeah, that sucks, but I'd rather have a product that works.
It honestly, me too. I would rather have something that works and goes great. I know people were looking forward to the refinery over other things, but let's be honest here, guys. Where are we today that we weren't at yesterday or the day before? Is
Today's
there any
Wednesday.
difference? I mean, fair, but
It's gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be Thursday, July 23rd, 2026 in STFC. We're gonna get a new battle pass,
We're gonna get a
and
new ship to buy.
we're not gonna get the main feature of the arc for a week into it. So that's gonna be very interesting.
it's gonna be
And because
different.
I have a feeling that, well, here's going to be the really interesting part. because I have a feeling a bunch of these ARC tasks that they're going to have in there are going to be tied to development of the Raoul, and you can't advance in the task that they've got there because you can't get the ship. So that ought to be interesting.
at the same time, like it's the same with every ship. There's always those heroics that are just okay, you bought the ship, here's something for you. But that'll get pushed back, and then at the same time, like with a raiding ship, how much can you make events tied around that?
Yeah.
Okay, whoever can find the most bases to raid. Woo!
No, they're all the events around the ships are always the same. Level up the ship. Spend the resource.
Mostly,
Yeah.
like the GS31 run solos, Athena, some of those, run duos. With a raider, some of it might be like get some PvP in, or like resources claimed or something. Like, but at the same time, most of that would probably be backloaded, give people a chance to get into it. Like I think most of the tasks or most of the events for the start of the month will probably be pretty general. Anything that was ship related, they can push back.
Jason, thank you for the raid, my dude. Welcome in. Yeah, we were just going over M92, talking about the ship that got postponed, and we were talking about a little bit of M93 and what was to come. So, welcome in, guys. Good to see you. It is our fall. We are the Inglorious. Yeah.
Flying V.
Flying V. That's right. That's right. Guys, show some love to Jason if you don't already. Great dude. Boom boom and all that. He is the OG GQ Granddaddy Mac Daddy Pimp. So
boom boom and all that.
I just dropped everyone off over here. Fair Broken Wolf. I'm sure Warp Drive 5 will be starting up before too long. That being said, I do believe we have some merch to give away, right? That is a thing. Do. So let me just bam. And I know it's a little disproportionate, so I might end up switching scenes, but I don't know if audio is on the other scene or not, because I am ill prepared because today's been a day. Chat, give me a random number, 1 through 10. Go.
999.
I said chat. You're not chat.
999.
7 is the first one I see from Jen. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Everything is postponed. Warp Drive's still going to do the show. I mean, as far as I know, we are still getting M93. So I don't know why they wouldn't. My understanding was Jason was going to be hosting as well. So that is where we're heading. We did pass the level 5 hype train earlier, so we will be giving away 1 piece of merch tonight. 2, if we can hit certain goals, we'll see. That being said, exclamation point play, get in, get in, get in. Drop those balls on the board. I'm going to go ahead and put mine in as well, but mine does not count. Give you guys a couple of minutes to do that in the meantime. In case you don't know, because I haven't changed the link, but you can actually, if you want to look at the merch store, you can go to mjhat.store. Believe that. I got a URL. Shocking.
MJ, speaking of balls that don't work, you want to hear stormtrooper joke?
Oh no. Go ahead.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay. What's the best thing about dating a stormtrooper?
They don't miss.
You don't need to use birth control.
Oh my God.
I was going to say there's a flap.
I can't check that right this second, Kinslayer, but I will. Can you repeat all the stuff about all the things? Sure, Mord. Ship postponed. Galactic anomalies.
Ship's out tomorrow. Ostis and I are excited about it. Both going to buy 1. Ruby's buying 4. And we're going to clear out all the Sigma trip before anyone else can get it. There you go.
Guys, get your balls on the board. Exclamation point play.
Balls.
Give me just a
See,
second, guys.
Mord's
Got to
in on
fix
it.
this.
Mord wants to ship tomorrow. Exclamation point play to get your balls on the board. Get ready with your bits. You can cause lots and lots of havoc. This is for merch. So exclamation point play to get in for some free merch. You can get some MJ Hat merch. You can get a used towel from MJ Hat. That's right. He's got so many of those. He had to open up a merch store. He didn't have a merch store before, but all of his dirty towels were like stacking
That is-
up. So he's like, "Oh, I'm going to make a
You
merch
leave
store."
my
And
towels out of
now
this.
you
I
can
love
buy his
my
dirty merch.
towels.
Yeah, you did love your towels. That's
yeah,
why
you
they're
did. That's the problem.
I mean,
dirty.
no, Mord, you got to pay extra for that.
I mean,
You
let's
gotta pay extra
let's
for
fix
that.
it. You're the guy who does daily pulls, so yeah, you definitely did.
Listen,
I mean, check out the
listen.
merch store. They're there.
60
And you
seconds
can
on the
win a
clock,
used towel.
folks.
Exclamation point play.
60 seconds on the clock. Exclamation
And
point
if you
play.
think
Get
that's
in, get in, get in.
disgusting, go to
Ruby's
Discord
just
right
sitting
now.
there after that
and
line
tell
of that
MJ
line of
Hat.
talk and just going, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
At MJ Hat in Discord right
Yeah.
now. Tell him that you think that's disgusting.
Guys,
Ruby just
don't
bought
listen to
3.
him.
What are you talking about?
We only need
Ruby
Hat
just
Boy
bought
Brendan
3 of
gear.
them.
I mean, listen.
Yes,
it
do
is a
every
real
channel
thing.
that you have in Discord. Absolutely. Ask MJ Hat. Do you have this channel?
There, I'm even going to pin it for you guys because I'm proud of it. There it is. Boom. Click on that. It'll take you straight there. 20 seconds on the marbles. Get your balls on the board. Last chance. 33 of you. There's 54 viewers. That's a good rate, actually. It's a really good rate. Hopefully this doesn't give us any problems. Shouldn't. It's a short race. Or is it? Here we go. Balls are dropped. As we're all coming down the turnpike of death here, it does look like the first person that's going to be out is, well, we won't know for a minute. They still got to go back up. So I'll wait. Lost in, it's not going to be you. You're at the end of the pack. What the hell, buddy? What'd you do? Why did you piss off the RNG gods? What happened?
I think I was
Ellie.
skiing.
There
That
we
ain't
go. It's
working.
Ellie.
That's the way
What?
you do it. Money for nothing. and
Money
your
for
chicken
nothing.
free.
I swear. I don't know what to do with you. I don't even know. Oh, you got stopped by a rock, Helly. Caledon, you're up, though. You've managed to take the lead. Somebody's feeding back. Ruby, you're dead. People are already dying. Fisty throwing in 100 biddies. Thank you, Fisty. With the boom. Another boom. Shiz, you're dead. You're just killing the Inglorious folks. What are you doing, man? Why are you killing us?
My dude.
Oh, Ruby caught it also. So just a matter of time before I get it. I always get killed on these. And
Tabby
this is
fell
for
to his
merch,
death.
isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Caledon still no. Wait a minute. No. How did he get ahead? How did he get ahead?
How did he get all the way down there? Did the boom do that?
No.
Let's go, baby.
No.
Not
No.
really. It's because there's loops. It's
Yes,
because
you
there's
are
loops. It's
too.
just confused.
No.
They're all the way down to the bottom. What
Bro,
the hell?
Bro. No. You are you're up front, dude. You're up front. I don't understand how that happened.
Let's go, baby.
C Engineering,
Let's
though,
go.
really the guy up
That ain't
front. Way to
working.
go, C.
That's
Come
the
on,
way you
C.
do it. Balls for
Bruh.
nothing, and your chicks
Wilson,
for
though, Wilson's up ahead now. As we split from the path here, Wilson,
Oh, don't go down that center path. That's the path of doom.
yeah, it's death. C Engineering on the other side, though. Both of these guys are my alliance mates, mind you. And there's a hype train.
Time.
So,
Hey guys, hostage train.
yeah,
Hostage train.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Warzone thrusted. Wilson and Domo now taking the lead. Wilson, you're falling behind there as we get through these spikes. Ram Scoop, you're dead. Sugar Red, you're dead. Fred, you're dead. Wilson fighting for that first place right there with Domo and C. Who's it going to be? Looks like C's breaking through first. Look at this guy, C Engineering, getting all the merch from all the places. He, right now, is the one that looks like it's going to win as we come up to the final pack here.
Look at that. C Engineering.
C Engineering.
God bless.
I don't know how you do that, dude. I don't know how you do that. You have some of the most awesome
He does it
Marvel RNG.
all the time.
Mm-hmm. Wilson in second, Pepper in third, Baconfish in fourth. I'd like to tell you guys that 3 of the 4 there is server 36. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Rigged.
in
Fourth place
fifth.
gets merch, right? Third
No.
place gets
Rigged.
merch.
First place.
Third place. Third place. Third place gets
Engineering.
merch.
Do you want MJ merch?
Third
That's the
place gets
first
merch,
question. Right? No. Pepper already has her own merch. What do you mean? Because that's in my store too. Guys, thank you so much. We are also in a level 1 hype train. If we do get to a level 5, we'll give away another piece of merch. But that's entirely up to you guys. So
Hostage train. It doesn't gonna take
Feed.
much. You got 3 minutes to get just
I have
3
MJ
subs or
merch, sadly.
1,400 bits, guys.
he wants Fisty merch. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me know what you want, and I'll take care of it. Thank you, C. I'll get with Fisty and get him the funds on that. So, thank you.
Look, just actually, C Engineering, just look on my site. Tell me what you want. I'll take care of it.
Fisty, I can do that, man.
Oh, that's cool, man. We'll talk offline.
All right. Cool. There you go. Yeah, he's got a couple pieces of mine. What ain't working? Money for
That's the way
nothing
you
and
do
chicks
it.
for free.
That's right.
We got 2.5 minutes on this level 1 hype train, guys. Remember, this is hostage train time because we're done in 20 minutes. And
That's fair.
we can lock down MJ Hat like we have done the past 3 Inglorious STFCer arc
That's
fall.
true. That's true.
The past 3 have been locked down with hostage trains. So let's do it, guys. We got almost 60 of us in here. I don't have much juice left today, but I got a little.
New badge, yay. It should have worked. I see your new badge. Some of you guys should be hitting that watch time badge. There's a gifted sub badge for those of you coming in late. Did manage to get that out of the pike. Yeah, see, Lost Ends figured it out. I don't know.
And if Lost can figure it out, anybody can figure it out.
Yeah, that's true. Believe that. Pepper for the 5. Thank you, Pepper. That extends it. We're at level
Pepper!
2. Okay. Thank you, Pepper.
We are going to do maximum extension in here. We're going to keep you locked down.
I mean, that's okay.
Oh, snap. Oh, Lost In.
Thank you, Lost In. With the 10 bomb.
Oh, I can fix that. Hold on.
He wants me to give away more merch. I know it's what it is. And there's level 4. Okay. Well, that's close. That's really close.
That's what I can fix. I can cheer 20. I can do 20.
Yeah. So to complete the level 5, we need 6 subs or 3K bits, and then we'll do another marbles race. Entirely up to you guys. And Alicia with 100
we all
bits.
love marbles.
Yeah. People do love marbles.
And
I'll tell you
Alicia,
what, my Dauntless is running in the background. I will go ahead and start another one just cause why not? But again, that is the I'm just gonna hit random on the track. We'll see what we get. So this one's for bragging rights, unless we break at level 5 before we get started. Exclamation point play. Get in there and get in there and get in there. Martok's one of the first. I'm going to put my ball in.
Oh, hey. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, this is the portal one. Oh, boy. We'll do a quick ball inspection here. What we got? We got, Andalicia's got a fancy green ball. We got ads in 3 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what, while we're waiting on this, why don't we go ahead and run an ad break? That way we can, that's not in the middle of the race. Oh, and we're on a hype train, though. That's stupid. Why does it give you ads during a hype train? No touching my paw. I'll tell you what, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Clock starts now. Get in. The hype train has got 3 minutes on it. Need help with what?
We need 6 subs before the race starts to give away merch. Let's go. 6 subs. Just 6 little subs. Just 6 little subs.
Just 6.
That's all
the
it
6 bomb.
takes. That's all it takes. Unsub user needs to buy everybody around him subs because everybody keeps buying him subs. Oh shit, he's not sub yet.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
no, he's not,
God.
is he?
Oh
Oh,
God.
I'm fixing that.
Oh, okay, there you go. There's the one.
So 5. So we need 5.
Don't stop me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You're
So
not
we need a
escaping
fiver.
that.
15
Yeah,
seconds
We
on
need
the
5
marbles.
subs. 5 subs. Let's go, people.
Oh God.
5 subs, and we're giving away merch.
I'm chasing the marbles. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're off. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Rage Starved out the front, followed by Shiz, Misa, and Alicia.
Oh, guess what?
Right.
Guess what? This
We're giving away
marbles
merch.
is for merch now.
Okay, merch it is. Done. Thank you, Kinslayer. My dude. Thank you, Lost In. I think that.
That doesn't mean you can't bring mayhem. How many people we got in here, MJ? How many people we got racing?
34. 34. So,
Oh yes, mayhem. Yes, the absolute. Bring the mayhem.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, we are almost to the. Actually, that got us almost to a level 7 hype train. Only 600 bits. So let's see those bits fly. Kill some son of a guns. Kill them all.
Misa made it through. Or did she? I can't tell. Portals. Unsubbed won the race, bro. Unsubbed won the race. And I don't even know how he did that. This is confusing.
This map has portals all over the place. If you hit it just right, it'll bonk you all the way to the end.
So, unsub, congratulations. C Engineering, the only other finisher right now, by the way. Hit me up in Discord, unsubbed, and we'll get you a piece of merch, whatever you like from the merch store. Be it a mouse pad, a mug, or whatever you want.
A used towel.
Let me know.
If you want a used towel, you can get one at MJ's store. They're all
not the big ones. The big ones are huge, but the little ones are okay.
A lot of folks down.
Yeah.
We've got a grand total of 3 in the goal.
You don't do Discord? What do you do? How do you get a hold of me? I got to figure out how to get a hold of Unsub. Or you can pass it on if you don't want it, but I don't think C wants it either.
Night, Ellie. Enjoy your ship tomorrow.
Have a good one, Ellie.
Happy Artfall. Enjoy the ship. Everyone buy it tomorrow.
That's
right.
There is no ship. There is no ship. What are you doing?
It's a great ship, and we can buy it tomorrow. It's so awesome.
There is no ship.
You're right,
Can I pass
MJ.
it to Martok? You absolutely can. You absolutely can, because Martok's the only other finisher, and I know C would do the same. So, ship it. Thanks, Ryan. So, Martok, do you want a piece of merch, or am I rerunning the race?
See, as Ryan has been telling people for quite a while now, just skip all the ships. Fly around without a ship.
Okay. So, Martok is going to take that piece of merch. Hit me up on Discord. Let me know what you want, and we will get you sorted. Yeah, okay. Level 6 hype train, 2 minutes left on the clock. What is that? 500 bits or 1 sub? Go ahead.
Skipping the epics with just the start. As Andalisha says, just fly around, Nikki. Just throw your officers into the void. Totally how it works, right?
Why would you do that? That's not how it works. Guys, thank you for the level 6 hype train. I appreciate that.
See, there it is. Skip the effing everything.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, you can't skip the ship. You have to buy the ship tomorrow so that you can use it in incursions on Saturday.
But only tomorrow.
That needs to happen.
For one day only. That is
One
the
day
only day
only?
you can get the ship.
That's correct. If you happen to miss it, you won't see it in the store. So if you don't log in right at event switchover, you might miss it.
Yeah.
But it's
and
there.
MJ, breaking question. Can you last for 20 minutes more?
Can I last for 20 minutes? Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah, if I need to. You did do a giveaway, see? That's true. Why? What's in 20 minutes?
Well, apparently, per retro, that is when V-Neck needs that help.
Okay. Yeah, I got
So
you.
you may have to start doing flying V's.
So we got a waffle,
just to support.
a flying V.
You
I
could
don't
do
think
that.
I don't have room.
You could also raid the Samo, who will raid into them too. You
Yeah,
could do
that's
that
true
as well.
too. It doesn't matter to me.
If you get tired and don't want to.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
if the hype
uh,
train even lets me, because we did
Ruby
just
could
complete
go.
level
Ruby could
6.
go at least 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, she hasn't stopped talking the whole time.
I know it. I know it. Samo is left. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we got it. Retro, no worries. Right into Cottontail. I mean, what do you mean? We have a train here. We have a train. We have a system. We have order. There's structure and chaos. I promise you. Besides, I can't raid. We're still in a hype train. Why are you guys even talking about raiding? We are still in a hype train. We are in a level 7 hype train. Just kicked over. 10 subs or 4.7k bits.
That ain't raiding. That's the
Yeah.
way you do it. Money for nothing.
Money
and your
for
shit's
nothing.
For free.
Fair. Fair enough, Pepper. Thank you. No, I don't know. I personally, Jason's not up yet. He is driving home. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think it's a good thing they postponed it. We'll just wait and see. It is going to be good if it comes out. The tokens are a wonderful thing because it means it can't be taken from you. Lots of positives. I mean, and you know something we didn't even touch on? We didn't even touch on it. How about the ability, the big gifts that we got at the beginning of the arc whenever Territory was first launched? Everybody received, what was it? $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, somewhere in there. Everybody got something of that 4-star refined stuff. That wasn't too bad, right?
Before or after they gave it to just a few people in a surprise?
After what it turned into, not what it was at first.
I mean, second or third attempts, like
third,
you know,
like after it was all said and done. The after. Yes. Announced and postponed in the same day is great. Yeah, well, for me it was yesterday, Mord, but I know it's different over there. Honestly, they pulled it for a very good reason, and it's better for them to pull it than for them to sell it and it be broken. So I have to kind of stay in that camp. I think it's a good decision. I would rather not have people buying a broken ship. Not like we haven't before, but I would rather them not. So, agreed, but too little, too late.
If they did sell it broken, you know that they would issue a comp right away to make it better, like they did with the Mantis.
Huh.
But I mean, speaking of which, how did they source that?
Mantis comp incoming. Was it broken or was the design not customer approved? Honestly, it was pretty broken. It my understanding was what we saw at first is not exactly what it should be. Specifically, the upgrade times were atrocious after we got the new information. Like originally it was the fastest, and then it ended up being worse. So that's all I know. I don't have exact numbers or figures to give you. I know that that's what it was. Yeah, Retro, I got you. Thought I answered that, but yeah, I got you. Yeah, the hype train's still going anyway. We've got a minute left on that. And then after that, I don't know. Do you guys just want to run some marbles for a few more minutes, or we can do whatever? It doesn't matter to me.
No, we can. Well, let's just hang out and just chit chat some more. I don't want to get into another marbles match because that kind of locks us into time. When we can sit here and just kind of talk, you know.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't poke Lost into doing something ridiculous,
crazy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We might could poke him.
When would I ever do anything ridiculous?
Oh, just on a normal daily basis. We're pretty used to that. Seeing as how we talk to we're pretty used to that, bro. Just saying. Hype train's in, and guys, thank you so much again.
Very serious human.
Thank you for
I mean,
the. Go ahead.
I'm just waiting for Loston to get this hair up his butt to show up Griffin and drop a instead of dropping because Griffin dropped the 1,000 bomb. I'm waiting for Loston to drop the 1,001 bomb.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
just to show up Griffin.
Oh my God. Surely not. You and Griffin aren't battling like that, are you? Surely.
No.
No,
Surely.
they're not. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's
I'm
totally serious, and he's
totally
and he's
totally
totally
serious.
free to play. Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
free to play. I am, dude. Did
Uh-huh.
I tell you I got a new Fleet Commander slot totally free to play? Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, the new
Yeah.
the $400 one, right? Guys, again,
Yeah,
thank you
mhm.
for that hype train. Thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. No,
But
it's
I
just a
did-
little hype train. It wasn't or I'm sorry, it's just a little free to play, right? A little purchase, just a little one, just a
a
tiny little.
baby. And
Uh
I got synergy, man. So it was worth it.
Synergy with Alliance tournaments. Is that how that happened? Synergy
Yeah,
with
baby.
Alliance tournaments.
See, you don't need rerolls. You just take the first thing that pops up.
How many rerolls do you have? I'm just curious.
No, dude. In all seriousness, I actually didn't do a lot of pack buying for Alliance tournaments. I did that really as a troll.
When
I
you
saw
say
one
not a
pop up,
lot,
and it occurred to
Oh.
me. I did it. I bought exactly 4 packs. I bought exactly 4 packs for Alliance tournament. I saw it pop up, and I'm like, "That's funny." So I bought the first 2 on one day, and then the second day was Ultra's 24-hour stream. I'm like, "I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this on Ultra stream,"
Yeah,
which was awesome.
which is exactly what
Tarpy's head
happened.
exploded. Tarpy's head exploded. It was awesome. It was amazing.
My head's
If you were
exploding a
able to
little
make
bit.
if you made Tarpy's head explode, that made it worth it completely.
It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny because I previewed it to them on the stream together before we shared the screen, and she's like, "You are not gonna do that." I'm like, "Look at it. It already says 750 of 1,000. I have to finish now."
Ryan says, I issue Lost in the buy the ship challenge tonight. Well, Ryan, I know that you're yelling
Yeah.
across the room there, but see what happened was there is no ship today. There is no ship tomorrow. I don't know when there will be a
Well,
ship, but there will be
I'm buying
one.
the ship tomorrow.
with that
I'm buying it
attitude,
tomorrow. I know with that attitude, you're not gonna get a ship tomorrow, MJ. You gotta have a positive attitude like
I'm-
Red.
I'm
cannot.
positive. I'm positive that we're not
you
getting a ship
gotta
tomorrow.
believe he can. You gotta believe he can.
I mean,
So-
where's all this negative attitude coming from? I am buying the ship tomorrow for
Negative.
sure.
I'm a
But for
realist.
sure.
What do you mean? What do you
There's
mean,
probably
bro?
some. There's probably
How
some
many are you buying
number.
tomorrow, Red?
Say again.
I
What
was
was
asking
that?
Ruby how many she's buying tomorrow.
Oh, 4. I'm buying 4
4.
tomorrow.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ruby's putting me to shame. She's buying 4. I'm just buying 2.
I'm boiling out. I gotta go big or go home.
That's right, baby. Go big or go home. Yeah. Tomorrow only, right? That's the only day you're gonna buy 4. It's tomorrow.
Only day. Any
Yep.
other day, well, it's too late. I gotta get the early deal.
You got to get the early deal when they're selling them. Like, what was it? 50% off, 75% off, 90% off. At that rate, they're basically just giving away the ship for free.
You know what? They've discounted it so much. They have discounted it so much you can't even see it anymore. That's how much
Oh
they
my
discounted.
God. Is that right? It's not there anymore. It's free, right? God.
Shit,
God,
I buy
kidding.
Cruzito a sub.
Like, this will be
Can I
the
take
first.
that back?
This will be the first ship that you actually will have to pay to not have it. They will charge
Free.
you if you don't have one.
Oh, hi, Jen. Says
That's
free
cool.
99. That is the best price. That is the best price. No, I was looking forward to it, but you know what? We didn't even talk about alliance tournaments. We didn't even touch on that. And
Because
I
we
mean,
didn't need to.
aren't you still hitting
Yeah.
suppressors from that?
I don't want to talk about that. Not the suppressor part.
I did 3 of those.
I did
3
6.
800.
6
Oh God!
at one point apiece.
I did it. I did it once, and I was like, no.
So, in all seriousness,
Mhm.
let's ask the panel.
Congrats,
Okay.
Ghost Pennifer.
So day one, not everybody, a lot of people were like, "This is the worst thing ever," and I went on record as saying I don't think it's so bad. So
Mhm.
after the event has now run, you've gotten the rewards from your alliance ranking. How do you feel about the new alliance tournaments?
Honestly,
Meh.
I it could have been better. There are things they have already made changes to it for the next time it runs. I do not know what all those changes are, but they have made them. It was nice to be able to get my solo outpost directives and my mirror dust and my celium pulls. But I kind of went with all Tanru because that's what I have available in my store. That and the command helm, because as a non G7, I don't yet see the gilded shackle. So, grr,
Get
grr.
good.
Mm,
I definitely got the Gilded Shackle.
mm,
Nice.
mhm.
I mean, if you're that concerned with being G7, why not just go there?
Because I can't kill the hostiles yet. I've explained that. Oh my God.
You
Why do I
can.
feel like I'm in a time loop? I feel like
I
I'm
mean,
in a
do it
time
now
loop.
because R.I.P. Leslie, the back
Yeah.
door into G7.
Oh, you
No.
never needed Leslie to get into
Uh-huh.
G7.
Well, while you're right, my Enterprise E being only tier 7, it needs to be at least tier 9 before I feel comfortable enough to make that jump. So I'll be there soon.
I didn't have
enough.
any epics. I
Way
didn't
to
have
go,
any
babe.
epics when I went to G7.
That's because you're
Not one.
crazy. That's because you're crazy. I would not
Well,
do that.
I did all the missions without even needing an epic.
That and my board queue. I
Right.
need a little bit more on him.
You know
My
what'll
PQ.
help you get your G6 Epic Max faster?
Oh, what's
Two
that? Going to
things will help
G7?
you get it max faster. Two things will help you. Number one,
Okay.
going to G7 and getting better
Yeah.
rewards.
Yeah.
Number two, raiding Sigma with the new ship tomorrow.
Get out.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Get out.
Get the new
Yep.
chip tomorrow, and then you can raid, and you can
Lost
get
it.
plenty of material. Or
Don't-
you can
Lost
go to
it.
71 and not kill hostiles, which already, what are you getting for killing hostiles right now? Nothing.
Don't
You're
worry.
getting nothing.
Don't worry. I'm sure he and RSDJ will have a new bet in no time.
No. I am 100% done with ops-based betting. No, thank you. I am good.
You've learned your lesson?
Yes.
So it only took
While
once on ops-based betting. How many times will it take on suppressors before you learn?
At least I
Never.
scored good. My alliance,
Ruby,
if
what
they're
did-
still
did it
here,
feel
what did you
good?
think?
they
Did it feel
appreciate
good?
me scoring good. Don't you, alliance mates? Say yes, please. That's just what I need. Just say yes, please. They appreciate me scoring good. At least I hope so. Because that's kind of the
Ruby-
thing, too. Yes,
Did it
please.
feel-
Thank you,
Ruby, what
Doss.
did you think of alliance tournaments? Did you like it? Did you not like it in the final evaluation?
Not bad. Yeah, it was a little heavy on you need to buy stuff, but made it work. Made it work, and my alliance scored pretty well. So, what are you gonna do? I do think it could be improved with a more balanced amount of tasks, but not bad. We did it, and I didn't buy it back. I was going to, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see if I could do it without.
Amazing. What about you, Shiz? What did you think?
I'm very much in the meh camp. Even from the blog post, the fact that it looks like it'll kind of put the carrot on a stick that's just gonna always stay out of reach for some of the seasonal tasks. You know, like, and I think one of the things that came back to me is like having worked through, because even what they were before they started these new iterations, like we're already on the second iteration of tournaments because they put them out and then they were like, oops, they did some rework, then they brought them back, so we're on like 3 or 4. But having gone through being in that having to work through getting to a place where getting the tasks that give credits and re-rolls, and then just okay, now we're gonna start back over. Like, it is good that now every task has credits, but it just creates a feeling of like, why bother? Like, most of it turned into look at the task, maybe do a few re-rolls, or just take a task that I could get. Like, none of it really felt in the direction of, let me engage with this. This is really doing great things.
So can I ask you a question? Do
Sure.
you think it's good or bad to have everybody finish with a max score?
I mean, we still have people maxing out with the new one. And part of it is there was when besides even the scoring, you can't get credit. You could barely get credits off other the tasks, and a lot of those, even if they did have credits, with just a smattering of a few. So like, I get it that, oh hey, everybody had the same score, but then it just became a question of how engaged was each alliance. Like, it wasn't like every alliance was getting vast sums of engagement, and that was a differentiation that we saw. And at the same time, like, when you weren't doing those big tasks, you couldn't get re-rolls to do doable tasks. You couldn't get credits to utilize anything from the store. So it was this huge progression just to be able to get to a point where it could be good.
Yeah, although I would say that the problem with the infinite number of rerolls is then you're just stuck there rerolling till you get the easy one.
Well, but that's part of the thing, is the way the
Is
task
that
board was set up to get doable things, you needed the rerolls. Like, the rerolls are the fix. The issue is the task board. Like, let me
well,
ask you a different
except
question. When
yeah,
Alliance tournaments came out, how
yeah.
many of the like grind tasks were you doing from the earlier ones?
Before this run, I
Like,
did several.
no,
Before
like
this run,
the OG ones. Like,
never. I
what
didn't
of
need to.
the like go run solo armadas, or the
Uh, Zero. Absolutely zero. I just re-rolled till I got one of two things. The 6,000 uncommon whatever you call it from the NX one
so like
store, or
your entire your entire
the
Alliance
article
tournament
store.
experience was always being flush and never having a struggle with it, right?
Absolutely.
But what about the
And
people that had already worked through that once? Like, how many times did it have to be the struggle uphill both ways in the snow to get it to good? Like, what about getting to a place where, hey, you've gotten to good, here's some stuff you can get rewarded for it, help some of your alliance mates continue to do better.
so I would suggest that within a very short period of time, when alliance tournaments changed, when they shut it down, people that were engaging frequently with the game could get 10K points easily. Easily. If they weren't
Yeah.
engaging, sure, they couldn't. But you could free to play that without a problem. And that to me is problematic. I
Mhm.
like the fact I didn't have a max score. I did not have a max score. One day I took a 10K task and one day I took a 15K task because I didn't have re-rolls and I felt like, that's okay. I'll just
Yeah,
take
but
what I can do.
how much gameplay that for those folks that were hitting 800 suppressors, and there were people that did that the whole time, or the people that were like, I never do Q trials, and just were doing the protomatter test the whole time. Like, there were ways people were doing it, and it was still possible. It's not that it rules it out. But
Okay,
now
so they're
most of those
fine.
are like, did did you buy and upgrade your sphere? Do you have the Athena? And mm, I mean,
Well, I mean, the
Ram
kid's
Scoop,
growing.
another of the did the suppressors every day.
Good for him. I
Like,
mean,
what's
Yeah.
you can do the 55 ones. So what Tibbs was talking about, where I heard someone talking about it, is you damage the death one, right? And then you just put
Uh-huh.
in your dauntless and you hit go, and you're done.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And that was one way to
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
it. It's not how I did it. I two shipped and grinded and did all the things, but
And,
you know,
and how long did that take you per run, MJ?
about 45 minutes. I mean, it depends if I was busy or not, but if I was focused on it, about 45 minutes to an hour.
And
So
let's say that it was just running that task twice each day. 90 minutes just to do 2 tasks on Alliance tournaments.
Then don't do
Well,
it.
yeah.
Then do something else.
Oh, yeah, but I mean that's part of the thing. Is like where's the like fun and engagement?
So you're playing the game. What is fun? Is fun that you click one button and you get the rewards? Like what are you asking for? I just want to I want to open the game up and have it drop all the rewards in my lap and then turn the game off. Like what are we asking for?
Doss brings up a good point in chat. He said, I thought we asked for more grind to replace pay stuff. Didn't we love Wrath
Yeah.
of Khan? I mean, yes, but here's the thing. The problem is people feel like there was too much pay stuff too. So it maybe suppressors weren't the way to go, but I mean, for me, I would rather sit and grind out the task than pay $100 and get my 20K that way. Granted, I didn't do all 20Ks either. I did some 10s, I did some 15s. I bounced around on purpose. But the first day, I did 2 grinders tasks that day, then I did 1 every day but 1. And it really, that one day took a lot out of me. It took a lot of my hostile count, which, eventually we'll get a hostile counter and I'll be able to see that on the screen. But until we do, you kind of have to guesstimate, right? It just, I didn't so much mind it. Granted, I complained about it, but in hindsight, it could have been worse. 800's a lot, but it could have been worse. At least it was easy to do. So
It was tough, but it wasn't required.
Yeah, I think if
there
Right.
were options.
There are
Right.
lots of options. Yeah, exactly, Ruby.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It wasn't you needed to sit there and do that for every single one.
Yeah,
You had a choice to do something else if that was not something you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's not something like, at least from my perspective, as far as things that really provide engagement and show, like, hey, let's go do some things. Like, we're still individual source tasks. Like, there's no learning from what the Maverick tasks that actually try to get some alliance engagement on it, and even that, seems like it still requires like rallying the troops to get people to go after. Versus, okay, here's your little, task to go after, and everybody sort of adds up, and we're working toward the same goal, but it's a lot of individual things that
Hey,
all
Chef.
get lumped in.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, my dude.
Well-
Welcome in.
Doctor,
So
I am Chef, the hero, the
What's up,
Grand
Chef?
Admiral is here in the channel.
I agree that it's all individual actions, but that's not different.
It
That's
isn't.
not different than it was. So could they iterate it to do something that's more group? Absolutely they could. But I think that complaint, that's the same complaint as before. Right? So if you're saying the old Alliance tournament sucks, then I'm with you. But if you're saying the old one was good and this one wasn't, that's not.
I'm saying the old, like, I can the one version I can agree with is the first attempt since before was really, really bad. This is better than that first attempt to change it over. But as far as, this being good, we still got a long way to good. Like, I guess I'm the odd one out that, do I think everybody maxing out all the time is great? Not quite, but do I think it just turning into, how like it becoming more of just monetization instead of like engaging with this is, something rewarding and that people can get a lot out of it. Because it also goes back to everything in there is going to be highly limited into how much progression you can get from it. If you're sourcing something through Alliance tournaments, it's probably going to, with max pulls of it, take you 6 months, assuming one Alliance tournament per month, probably 6 months or longer to get a lot of those. And for something like artifacts, it'll take even longer to get them through. And then to say, oh, hey, well, you should just accept that you're gonna be starting back and getting less out of it instead of, as we see with most other things, okay, well, we're bringing in a new currency, so we're gonna creep this up, we'll add in higher level points that can differentiate it a little bit more. Like a lot of it just seems kind of punitive. And I get that the big criticism is, oh, rerolls were problematic. Rerolls were the band-aid on a chest wound.
Yeah. I don't think rerolls were the point, at least not for me. While it was a huge communication point, it really wasn't the rerolls weren't bad. There wasn't that many tasks. They cut out a bunch, right? So finding what you wanted wasn't the problem. Being able to do it was another. So there were a lot of acquires, and I think that's a huge piece of feedback, right? So
many acquires.
What counts as engaging? I'm curious.
Like I'll give a comparison, because one thing that I got told by a streamer, and I won't pick names too much, but oh hey, the do away is on there, and it's like that's great, but for unless you are one of the players that unless you've gone out and purchased it, that also means that is your one dual wave for that week, unless you are holding them from the wave defense battle pass, unless you're holding them from the building upgrade, unless you're holding them from wherever else you might source them. It is these things of like, here's all these things where you could possibly engage and do things, and it's limited time things. Proto matter, if you have been lucky on RNG, like all of it, like all the things where it's like this could possibly, people could have access to it, but not quite. Like, because the 800 hostiles is because no one with the ship is able to hit that unless you purchased it and put packs into it. Like
right.
It is all on the punch down to hit the numbers. On the Athena, that's probably a little bit less of a thing because of how it can probably handle on the Venari Raw.
Sure.
Like populate the board with more. Put things that it is like, I don't know. It at least an attempt is made to try and explain some of it.
What would you put in there? Like what's the task that you would want?
Good question.
Like we don't want to hit hostiles. We don't want to spend money.
I'm not saying don't hit hostiles. I'm just saying when it is something that everyone is going to hit down, it is like the old swarm task where anybody above G5 or above only has a punch down.
Sure.
Like, did you ever bother with the swarm task back in the old Alliance tournament?
No.
Yeah, because
it didn't
would have
score
meant
max
hitting a vast
points.
number. It didn't score max points, and it would have left you doing it for a very long time.
I re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled until I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I did in the old system. I kept re-rolling until I got what I want.
Yeah,
I don't.
Also been...
That system was in all reality, the ability to sit there and re-roll until the end of time was never the way to go. It just wasn't. Like, sure, everybody could do 10K. Okay.
The task board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to what is the event that you would populate it with that is engaging.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay. I will offer even just a tweak to a task as an example that makes it just a little bit more alluring. In
Okay, go ahead.
for like for the spheres loop, is that ops based or is that tier based on the ship?
That one's ops based,
It's awesome.
but it should be tier
The
based.
the Alliance tournament task is ops based, but the Maverick task for it is tier based. Like
Correct.
there's already a math there of if you are this tier, this is what you hit. Even just going back and saying, let us target it on what your ship is. Now it doesn't matter where the ship is or where you are in the progression with it. You can actually have that ability to I can punch up, I can feel because hitting 800 I'm sure it felt great to get the rewards for your alliance, but I mean during that, like it can't feel great. Whereas like take your tier 1 sphere and you're hitting up to 59 so you get that punch up, like okay, now it feels like I'm actually doing something with my ship. I'm showing some level of competency because I can punch up for where the ship is supposed to be, not just getting penalized because my ops is higher. Like if we're talking about rewarding progression, saying because there's no way you can hit at the level that you need to hit for this task, that's just rewarding. That's just punishing progression.
No, I don't think that's true. It's not punishing progression. It's setting the bar of progression very, very high, and it's setting it higher for the bigger ops players. The bigger your ops, the higher the bar. But it's not punishing the fact that you progressed. It's just setting the bar that you have to progress to insanely high,
Yeah,
right?
but that high bar is
So
saying you have to have a more grueling time with
no,
the
so
same
Hi,
tool.
Chad.
so I guess I would agree with you if I couldn't get 1 point. We can argue about whether it should be 800, 400, 300, 200, 500. That I think that's a tuning piece, right? But the fact that they left in a mechanic that says you can hit the smallest suppressor out there and score a point is saying we're going to give you access to this. They didn't have to do that. They could have said you have to
You
hit
just
your
have
ops
to
level,
work harder.
right? You just have to work harder. Isn't
Hello,
that,
Anarchy.
by the way, isn't that what we've always asked for? That we want to give everybody access, and
Yeah.
we're okay making it take longer if it's free to play, and you can spend to speed it up. We can argue
And
800 might be the right
really
number.
Lost In's right on this because it does fit into a philosophy that I have been preaching for the entire time that I've been streaming, which is there are two currencies in Star Trek Fleet Command, just two. One of them is your credit card, and the other one is your time. If you want to spend the time, you do not have to spend the cash. In, I would say, 90% of cases in this game. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that is pay only. We're aware of that. But you on a 90% model, you can get 90% of the game based only on your time. Guys like James Bond have made that clear. Now, there's a lot of stuff that they've taken back from the free to play people that have him really racked up right now, and I kind of get that as somebody who has been free to play to have that torn back from him, clawed back.
Yes.
That's kind of a
Another video. Yeah.
that's a kick in the crotch. That is a 100% kick in the crotch.
Go G.
And what was that for?
Just got another geode.
Oh God!
Oh my God! All right, you know
I
what?
hate you, Lost In. I hate you, Lost In.
We
One
were
time.
kind of we're kind of waiting on Jason to get started here, but Samo is on, so I think we've covered everything, right, guys? That is right,
We
isn't
have,
it?
We're,
now,
we're,
Yeah.
when it comes to Alliance tournaments, I didn't really kick in too much on the Alliance tournaments.
we're
And
about
I'm
to solve
sorry,
it.
Lost
MJ.
In.
We're about to what?
Oh God, Lost In. Well,
Oh, no,
I didn't weigh in much on the Alliance tournaments, but I'm in agreement with guys like with Doss and Lost In. And here's why I'm going to give it a good rating. I'll give it a 7.5, and here's why. I looked at Alliance tournaments from two perspectives. because I looked at it from a G3 perspective and I looked at it from a G7 perspective. I was able to punch on a pretty weak G3 account. I was able to punch way above my weight class with just a lot of grinding. And no, I'm not asleep, Doss. And and it's not 4 a.m. either.
Fair.
So
I did hear it was harder for G5. I heard G5 was in a bad spot.
now
Oh, I
on the
mean-
G7 account, I was able to do, oh, let's see, out of all the tasks I completed, now I boloed one because I screwed up and I wasn't spending $200 to get the stuff I needed to complete it, because it was supposed to be something I had that I should have been able to just claim it and get it. And well, I screwed up. I didn't have it. So guess what? I got borked. The suppressor tasks. Now, I will say the first time I ran through the suppressor tasks, I did it the hard way, sitting there clicking every single mob, and that was horrible until somebody figured out and said, "Hey, why don't you get your dauntless out and just uncork it? Keep another ship in there to keep the kill ship under control." I'm like, "Ooh, I did that, and wow, what a difference!"
Okay,
So I feel that there was. I feel that there. So the bottom line up front, I feel that there was plenty of opportunity in it for your free to play people to complete their tasks if they were patient. They had to be patient. Spend your limited re-rolls carefully and look at what you have and take advantage of it. I was able to take advantage of it. Especially on my G3 account where I did not have that many re-rolls, where I was able to either do my re-rolls, watch what came up. Ooh, I like that one. I can grab it and do it. Or just sit there and wait for your alliance or ask them, can anybody re-roll? And I got lucky and I was able to do a lot on a G3 account. I got a lot of stuff on my G3 account.
So, guys, is there anything else that we need to
Apparently
cover? Jason is up, and I want to get you guys over there as quickly as possible. So, anybody got any final thoughts before we do raid out? No?
I'm
All
getting
hail
all 4
G5 scrapping,
ships.
G6 scrapping, and can't wait to buy my ship tomorrow. Yeah, baby!
My final thoughts are a rank of 7 on the territory expansion, 7.5 on Alliance tournaments. And, well, I guess we're going to be covering Incursion, the new ship, and the other changes next Arcfall. So hope to see you all next time.
Domo, to answer Domo's question before we go, I to be honest, I don't know. I would have imagined it would have been something tied to the ship, but now that we don't have the ship, we'll see. So, only
Yeah,
ship
will
I
we
will
get the battle
will be the
pass?
Dragonfly. I hope.
Like with
We'll
the
see.
normal battle pass of what it was supposed to be? Okay.
Two lane battle pass. So, guys, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for stopping in. Go show Jason some love as he deserves it. Give him a hard time though when you get there. Hashtag Inglorious just to kind of mess him up, okay? Or better yet, hashtag G6 scrapping. On your mark, get set, stay frosty, guys. Be good. See you
Good
next
luck
time.
Sigma raiding in, Jim.